Welcome to The Briefing, your weekly debrief of top news by the Arizona Republic and AZ Central. I'm Rafael Carranza.
And I'm Laura Grissoni.
Laura, day 2 of the convention wrapped up. President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama also took the stage. A lot of energy throughout the arena tonight. What did you hear? What stood out to you?
That's right. The two Obamas headlined tonight's event. There was a lot of energy in the crowd, a lot of enthusiasm, and I would say it was clear that these are two figures who still hold a lot of appeal to the Democratic base, and they're effective speakers. They brought the crowd to their feet several times. One other thing that stood out to me from today's programming was earlier in the day we had John Giles, the mayor of Mesa, come and speak. He's a figure who's been active in Arizona politics. He is a Republican, a registered Republican, who is backing Kamala Harris for president. He's been a popular surrogate for the Harris campaign in Arizona on the campaign trail, and he brought many of those same themes here to Chicago, talking about putting country over party, and saying that the Republican Party of John McCain no longer exists.
My hero, John McCain, taught us to put country over party. John McCain's Republican Party is gone, and we don't owe a damn thing to what's been left behind.
Yeah, and something that he noted is as soon as he walked in, he said it's strange to be in a room full of Democrats, but he said that he felt more at home here than he did with the current Republican Party. Of course, something else, we've seen a very strong representation from the Arizona delegation. Governor Hobbs was in the audience today. We also have the full slate. We had the roll call participating as well. And Senator Mark Kelly also sat down with USA Today, and he spoke to us about a number of issues. One of the things that he kind of opened up recently was about his challenges with in vitro fertilization, and how after the 2011 shooting where his wife, Congresswoman Gabby Giffords, was injured, that essentially had to miss their appointment. That was like their shot at a family, and ended up missing that because of that shooting.
Yeah, Gabby and I were trying to have a child, and she was scheduled to have IVF, the procedure, on a Monday, but she was shot on a Saturday, so that ended for us. The really sad thing is, that was just, because of what happened to her, an attempted assassination. But the really sad part about this is Donald Trump and the folks behind Project 2025 and others are pushing to get rid of that option for American families. They would like to see IVF go away, and they're pushing for it.
But also kind of talked about the impact that, that stories like his, other families that we've seen over in the stage, both on Monday night as well here on Tuesday, talking about, the restrictions on abortion. And something that really is interesting is that a lot of these stories are coming from families and from women who want to have, children, who want to start a family, but are talking about abortion in the sense of it's a service that, or a tool that they needed to access to be able to continue having, their family and not, missing out on that chance. So that's something that I think was very strategic, probably on the part of Democrats, to see that playing out, and certainly something that I think we can see resonate very strongly with Arizona. We just got word that the Supreme Court upheld the proposition, the ballot measure on abortion that will be on the ballot, Proposition 139. So it will be there. It received a historic number of signatures. So we anticipate that that'll be a huge turnout as well.
Absolutely. There's a lot of energy on that issue. I certainly expect we can expect to hear it many times again this week in Chicago.
Yeah, for the latest information, stay tuned to azcentral.com. We'll have a lot more for you here from Chicago. Day 3, it's going to be the night for Tim Walz. He's going to be taking the stage, accepting his nomination for vice president. Stay tuned to AZ Central for the latest.